Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Yasiel Puig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. First opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of as...
Batting third baseman, Justin.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Striding into the box, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Arenado ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra moves over, and that retires the side. DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Puig at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trevor.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting third,
Nolan Arenado digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Carlos Gonzalez takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ben Paulson, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Kazmir sets. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Strike three, and that'll put an end to a big... Yasmani Grandal makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jock Peterson.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it to second for one. On to first, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll leave things on the shoulders of Scott Kazmir, the pitcher. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Arenado is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is... Gerardo Parra will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Kazmir's ready. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. First offering on its way. Chad Bettis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number two. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way, really paid off for him.
In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a looper to left. Dog ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. Trevor Story is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Nolan Arenado strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Backhanded. Throw will go to Adrian at first. Side is retired. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
He did a great job of just sitting back on a changeup, and then he smoked it.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Justin Turner in now, hopped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Gonzalez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Carlos Gonzalez takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1. A little bouncer. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
In there, strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Nick Hundley will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Gerardo Parra steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Gus Dog is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. This is line to left. Parra is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. In now, Chase Utley. He flew out in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chad Bettis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Kazmir gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. To short. Seager is up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Scott Kazmir is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Trace Thompson has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Trace Thompson.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Yasiel Puig will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackman. And that ends the inning. Number 7 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Nolan Arenado steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Played on the backhand. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. The tag, and he is called out, trying to stretch two bases into three.
First baseman.
Ben Paulson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Dog ranging back. He's there to make the play. Corey Seager makes his way to the box to lead us off in the sixth inning. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Justin Turner will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Blackman is under it. Makes the play, one away. So a runner at first now with one away, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Gus Dog will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Charlie Blackman gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Dog on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Nick Hundley will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Leading off the inning, Chase Utley, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. drives it to deep right field. Back goes Gonzalez, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Yasmani Grandal will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. To first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Howie Kendrick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. This is skied out to deep center field. Blackmon going back to the track, to the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Corey Seager strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Blackmon ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Justin Turner strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Nope,
and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Luis Avilan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Brock Holt will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hit hard to the right, and that hook's just foul. An inch or two there. Ripped on the ground to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. DJ LeMahieu ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Chris Hatcher will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. DJ LeMahieu ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other league. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Trevor Story gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now as right-hander Chad Qualls is set to take over on the mound. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Wall sets. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Gus Dog will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
The second baseman, number 26.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. Out in front of it, strike 1. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. As the switch hitter, he'll take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. LeMahieu is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Yimi Garcia is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ben Paulson comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets the pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. But at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Number 56.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly, as this is now just a one-run deficit. Charlie Blackmon is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. We've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And a ball 1-0. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base. Jason Mott will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jock Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swing and a liner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Cutter low. 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Paulson gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Pitcher number 56, J.P. Howard.
Micah Johnson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Yasiel Puig will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Paulson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74. Kenley.
Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Brock Holt comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Runner's back.
Keeping him close.
Jansen's ready. First pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. A pause, and the 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit hard up the middle. One there. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the one out. So striding in, number 27, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Nolan Arenado settles into the box in a big spot. Tying run at third, winning run at first, where a ball into the gap might be able to end it. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-7 game. Carlos Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Corey Seager strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled back. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Holt racing back, still going back. Gone!
The left fielder, number 10, Gus.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holt coasts under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Chase Utley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. In the air to straightaway right. Gonzalez has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Ben Paulson steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Pedro Baez will try to wrap things up here and save things in the bottom of the 10th. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Jose Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hits this one hard the other way. Uckley is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Dustin Garneau settles into the box for his first chance. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dog sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Center fielder, David.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
For the Rockies, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.